शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Today, we have gathered here on this momentous occasion of the listing ceremony of Sai Life Sciences Limited on the NSE. Sai Life Sciences is an innovator-focused contract research, development, and manufacturing organization. The company provides end-to-end services across the drug discovery, development, and manufacturing value chain for small molecule new chemical entities to global pharmaceutical innovator companies and biotechnology firms. Sai Life Sciences is the fastest growing Indian CRDMO among listed Indian peers in terms of revenue from financial year 2022 to financial year 2024. Their CRDMO platform provides multiple entry points for them to acquire customers in the intermediate stages of their new drug discovery to commercialization journey. They are also one of the few CRDMOs to have a unique delivery model of having research laboratories for discovery and development located near overseas innovation hubs at Watertown, United States, and Manchester, United Kingdom, complemented by large-scale research laboratories and manufacturing facilities in cost-competitive locations in India. During the financial year 2024, they served more than 280 innovator pharmaceutical companies, including 18 of the top 25 pharmaceutical companies across regulated markets, including the US, UK, Europe, and Japan. As of March 31st, 2024, their CDMO product portfolio included more than 150 innovator pharmaceutical products, including 38 products that were supplied for manufacturing of 28 commercial drugs. Please give a round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. To begin with, we would like to welcome our host for today, Dr. Harish Ahuja, Head Sustainability and Issuer Relationship, NSE. Kindly put your hands together. Please also welcome our other dignitaries. We have with us the leadership team from Sai Life Sciences Limited, who will be telling us more about the company and the significance of today's milestone. Please welcome Mr. Krishna Kanumuri, Managing Director. Mr. Shiva Chitor, CFO. Also welcome Mr. Mitesh Daga, Partner at TPG Capital and member of the Sai Life Sciences Governing Board. Please also welcome our book running lead managers, Mr. Sirish Chikalge, SVP Head of Healthcare Sector, IIFL Capital Services. Mr. J.B. Jacob, Managing Director, Head of India, ECM Jeffries India Private Limited. Mr. Viren Jairaj, Managing Director, ECM and Syndicate, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company. And Mr. Sundareshwaran S., Managing Director, Investment Banking Division, Morgan Stanley India Private Limited. We will now commence with the auspicious occasion of lighting the lamp. I kindly request Mr. Harish Ahuja, Head of Sustainability and Issuer Relationship, NSE, to come on stage and guide our other dignitaries. Mr. Harish Ahuja, Mr. Krishna Kanumuri, MD, Ms. Sudha Kanumuri, Ms. Runa Karan, kindly come in.
समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिः समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्य
Limited. Kindly take your seats. To commence proceedings, let me invite Mr. Shirish Chikalge, Head SVP Healthcare Sector, IIFL Capital Services, to make the opening remarks.
Very good morning and warm welcome to everyone. I stand before you here today with immense pride and excitement to kickstart the listing ceremony for Sai Life Sciences, a name that is synonymous with innovation and excellence. A company that has consistently pushed the boundaries of scientific exploration. This momentous occasion that we are all witnessing today is actually a culmination of vision that was put up by Mr. Rangaraju Kanmuri 2 decades ago, which is now followed up by Mr. Krishna and his team. A vision to accelerate the discovery, development and manufacture of novel molecules, impacting the lives of millions by addressing the unmet medical needs. We strongly believe that this Indian CRDMO industry is on a very strong growth trajectory, especially with the tailwinds that are happening in the market in terms of Biosecure Act, China Plus One, Inflation Reduction Act, all playing out in the US. I think this provides a long and strong runway of growth for many companies, including Sai. Sai is already the fastest growing company in the industry, with a 30% revenue CAGR, EBITDA CAGR of over 50% demonstrated in last 3 years. A differentiated strategy of having global R&D presence in US and UK in close proximity of large pharma innovators actually put itself in pole position to capitalize on the vast market opportunities. I'd like to congratulate Krishna, Shiva, Sauri and the entire management team for building such a successful business model, which has been well appreciated and received by the entire investor community. A robust anchor book comprising of many of the top funds, Capital, FMR, Fidelity, SDFC MF, Nippon MF, White Oak, gives a reflection of the confidence that they have put behind the entire management team. It has translated into almost 30 times subscription in the QIP bucket and 10 times overall. And mind you, this is amidst a very volatile market environment, and plus there were a couple of large simultaneous issue launches. I would also like to commend TPG team led by Mitesh here, who have built an excellent track record of identifying such high quality assets early on. They'll continue to remain invested even after the IPO. Just goes to show the strong confidence that they have on Krishna and his team to deliver further value creation to all shareholders, including the new ones. And after that, I'd like to congratulate the entire company team once again and wish you all the best for your future journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I would like to now invite Mr. Jibby Jacob, Managing Director, Head of India ECM, Jefferies India Private Limited, to say a few words.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and season's greetings to all of you. With an issue size of more than 3,000 crores, SAI becomes the largest innovator CRDMO IPO in India till date. It is also the fastest growing Indian CRDMO among the listed peers in terms of revenue and EBITDA CAGR, which my colleague just mentioned, both in terms of revenue as well as in EBITDA CAGR. We kicked off the transaction in April 4th, to be precise. It's almost 9 months, a long journey which has seen its more highs and lows. Despite all of that, the response to the IPO has been fantastic, with the QIB book getting subscribed more than 30 times. I would like to personally thank all the anchor investors, the main book investors, the retail HNI for their support for the IPO and making it a grand success. And with today, SAI Life Sciences shareholder base, or the family I would like to call, has moved from less than 100 shareholders to more than 5,07,000 shareholders, 70,000 shareholders, which is a big milestone, needless to say. And this comes with great responsibility on the management team. And we are absolutely confident that this responsibility is on a very capable shoulders of Krishna, Shiva, and the entire management team to fulfilling the promises that the future holds for us. We like to also thank Krishna, Mitesh, Sai, and Shiva and the entire management team and the TPG team for giving us this opportunity. Lastly, when we kicked off this transaction, the project was given a name, Project Sage, and I thought intuitively, because the name Sai, in the company name, hence the Project Sage. I would like to say, in the entire process, just like the name Sage, we saw Krishna being a completely level-headed, cool, cool person in terms of handling all the stresses came the way. I would like to once again thank Krishna, Siva, and the entire team for this phenomenal experience. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to now welcome Mr. Viren Jairath, Managing Director, ECM Syndicate, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company.
I think my banking colleagues, have spoken about the company and about this issue subscribed, the 30 times QIB and the 10 times overall issue subscribed. So I won't spend more time, but just on just thanking the company team, TPG, for giving us the opportunity to be part of such a prestigious transaction. Again, this transaction during the course of the IPO saw many ups and downs. We spent a lot of time, some candid moments on the roadshow, a lot of hard work in TPG's office, conversations. But I think at the end of the day, it's a fantastic outcome. We have been parallelly running, getting a listing done in December at a time when there are multiple other IPOs going on at the same time. And in that environment, to get a very, very high quality anchor book really needs to put our hands together for a very, very strong management team, and of course backed by TPG. Thank you all for being here. Very excited in the listed, as the company moves on to the next stage of its listed career, and hope to be part and associated with the company for a long time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Krishna Kanumuri, Managing Director, to share his thoughts on this auspicious occasion.
This is going to be interesting, but I just got to say I'm really excited. But I really want to really thank everybody in the process, the bankers especially, putting us right and getting us through this whole tough process. TPG has been a phenomenal investor in back over a period of time. But the most important part is the team of SAI. As much as outcome is great, is really based on everyone inside. I think I can say that we always fought to be a high integrity company focused on one customer at a time. And the reason we're here is because everyone in the company, people who are here, who are not here, but I just want to thank them first and foremost. That means a lot. I think this means more to them than me, I think. But I think if you look at what we're doing, we are really trying to put India on the map, on the innovative ecosystem. In the generics, we already know India is contributing so much, but I think now is the golden era for India to be a true player in the global innovative system. Tailwinds could not be better. There are a few such companies who have done this a long period of time. I really think in the next 10 years, India will be a major player in the global innovation ecosystem. and we definitely hope to be the forefront of that, leading that whole drive into it. And if I step back and say, there's a lot of responsibility for us right now going forward. I think, like you said, 5 lakhs, number just scares the hell out of me to begin with, but I think we will look at one customer at a time, continue to focus on high integrity, one project at a time, because everything is important. You build a foundation one step at a time. We're going to continue to do that. And I just want to thank not only us, the families of all our cyber's who've kind of taken a step supporting us as we work in tireless hours. So again, excited about it and look forward to a good time ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations once again. I would like to now invite Mr. Mitesh, partner at TPG Capital and a member of Sai Life Sciences Governing Board, to share his thoughts on this occasion.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. What a pleasure and honor it is to be here today to celebrating this important milestone for Sai listing, which we've been all waiting for a long time. At TPG, we take a lot of pride in our long-term commitment to India. Over the last 22 years, we have partnered with some exceptional businesses and founders in the country, Sai being amongst the topmost of them. Over the last 3 years alone, we have taken 11 companies public in India. And we're very proud. This does not just speak to the quality of our portfolio, but also to the vibrance of the capital market ecosystem that India offers to companies like Sai. We at TPG are not just capital providers. We help our companies scale up by providing strategic guidance, leveraging our networks, global relationships, etc. And we've been very fortunate to have a partner in Krishna, Shiva, and the rest of the management team at Sai, who allowed us to help and work with the company to grow and scale the business. We had the challenges that COVID-19 brought to the business, but to Krishna's credit and his unwavering conviction on the business, we actually doubled down on the capex and hiring at the time when most people were scaling back. And that bold bet today has really paid off, and that is the reason why we are over here today. Sai is now one of the fastest growing CDMO companies in the world. Not just a proud moment for Sai, but for India Inc. as we take this Make in India charter forward with the vision that the government has. And Sai has clearly demonstrated that we can create world-class platforms that deliver transformative impacts from India. So with that, a big congratulations and a lot of gratitude to the Sai team for allowing us to partner with you in this journey. I would also like to thank all the IPO banks and advisors for your guidance and dedication in making this a very smooth and successful listing process. Thank you to the regulator, all the market participants, stock exchanges, for creating this flourishing ecosystem in India where companies like Sai can list and get global capital to grow their business. I'll just conclude with words from Majru Sultanpuri. Krishna, as we speak about the 5,70,000 investors, he said, "Tu akela hi chalta raha, jalib e manzil magar. Tu akela hi chalta raha, janib e manzil magar. Log aate rahe aur karwa banta raha." So good luck.
Thank you, sir. Now, everyone, please welcome Dr. Harish Ahuja, Head Sustainability and Issuer Relationship, NSE, to address this gathering.
Mr. Krishna Raju Kanmuri, Managing Director and CEO, Sai Life Sciences Limited. Mr. Shiva Chittor, CFO, Sai Life Sciences. Dr. Sarma, Senior Vice President and Head of Discovery R&D, Sai Life Sciences. Shri Mitesh Daga, Partner at TPG Capital and a member of the Sai Life Sciences Governing Board. Shri G.V. Jacob, Managing Director, Head of India ECM, Jeffrey India Limited. Shri Viren Cherath, Managing Director, ECM and Syndicate, Kotak Mahindra Capital Advisory. Shri Sundaravishran, Managing Director, Investment Banking Division, Morgan Stanley. Distinguished guest, board members, employees, family member, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, warm welcome to all of you on the listing ceremony of Sai Life Sciences Limited. NSE is proud to welcome Sai Life Sciences in our family of listed corporate, and this would be 2,657th company to list with NSE today. During the current financial year so far, like Mitesh said, in fact, we are creating a record every day. NSE has witnessed around 195 IPOs across SME and main boards. And Sai Life Sciences around 57th company list with us. Vishal Megabad is around 56th. I was just reading the newspaper yesterday and I was surprised to see that London Stock Exchange companies are delisting. I think they had listed only 12 companies last year, whereas India last year did around 218 listing. Virtually every day, virtually every working day, we have listed one company last year. Maybe this year we will be listing more than one company every day. So India is really making the records. And I think you all know India is now the 4th largest capital market in the world after US, China and Japan, with market cap of around $5.31 trillion as on yesterday. NSE, which has started its operation in 1994, has grown almost 113 times in rupee terms since its inception in 1994. Some data here. As on today, around 10.5 crore unique investors, which has opened around 20 crores accounts, which cost over 20% of the household population directly investing in the stock market of India. And the growth of Indian capital market is a success story of all the common people. The IPO with an issue size of 304042 crores of Sai Life Sciences Limited garnered good response, and I congratulate the entire team of Sai Life Sciences, the merchant banker, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Jefferies, Morgan Stanley, IPO Securities, legal advisor Sri Ramesh Mangaldas, PR agency Ad Factors, and other parties associated with the IPO for their accomplishment. Many congratulations to all of you. We at NSE are committed to facilitate fundraising opportunities and make capital market more accessible to upcoming organizations to chart their growth stories. We hope that today's successful listing of Sai Life Sciences will inspire many more companies to look at the public market as a promising alternative. The listing day is the start of a strong partnership. It's just a beginning. And NSE look forward to supporting life sciences in their future fundraising endeavor as well. Thank you. Jai Hind. Namaskar. So we have sufficient time. I think we can finish all the memento in the beginning.
Thank you, sir. Now, to commemorate the significance of this event, we will have an exchange of mementos. Dr. Harish Ahuja, Head Sustainability and Issuer Relationship, NSE, will present 3 special mementos to our esteemed dignitaries. Please welcome Mr. Krishna Kanumari, Managing Director, and Mr. Shiva Chitor, CFO, to join us on stage. They are being handed a special replica of the NSE bell. NSE is also presenting a box of badges for the employees who couldn't be on stage. So please join. This is a box of special badges for the employees who couldn't join us today. NSE is also handing them a coffee table book of the NSE journey. Thank you, gentlemen. Now please welcome Mr. Suresh Chikalge, SVP, Head of Healthcare Sector, IFF Capital Services Limited. Kindly put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir. Now, Mr. Jibby Jacob, Managing Director, Head of India ECM, Jefferies India Private Limited. Thank you, sir. Mr. Viren Jairath, Managing Director, ECM and Syndicate, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company. Thank you, sir. Mr. Sundeshwaran S., Managing Director, Investment Banking Division, Morgan Stanley India Company Private Limited. Can we have a representative from Cyril Amachan Mangaldas to take the memento, please? Thank you, gentlemen. And now can we have Mr. Rajesh Chaturvedi, Chairman, Ad Factors Group, and Mr. Arun Ori, Director of Ad Factors, Advertising and PR, on stage to collect the memento. Thank you, Dr. Ahuja. Now, Mr. Krishna Kanumari, Managing Director, and Mr. Shiva Chittor, Chief Financial Officer, will present special mementos to our dignitaries today. Can you please join us on stage? Dr. Arish Ahuja, Head Sustainability and Issuer Relationship. Please share the memento. Can we have a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you, sir. Now, Mr. Krishna Kanumari, Managing Director, and Mr. Shiva Chittor, CFO, will present special mementos to some special partners whose contributions have been invaluable in the successful listing of Sai Life Sciences. Mr. Suresh Chikalge, SVP, Head of Healthcare Sector, IIFL Capital Services Limited. Thank you, sir. Mr. Jimmy Jacob, Managing Director, Head of India, ECM Jefferies India Private Limited. Thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Viren Jairath, Managing Director, ECM and Syndicate, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company. Glad to have the whole team on board. Thank you. Mr. Sundeshwaran S., Managing Director, Investment Banking Division, Morgan Stanley India Company Private Limited. Thank you. Representative from the Legal Counsel, Cyril Amachan Mangaldas. Thank you, gentlemen. Representatives from the Legal Counsel, Khaitan and Company. Thank you. Representatives from the International Legal Linklaters, can you please join us on stage? Nobody. Okay, we'll move on. Representatives from the statutory auditors, Deloitte Haskins and Sells LLP Chartered Accountants. Representatives from Registrar to the Offer, KFin Technologies Limited. Thank you, sir. Representative from ICA, Bashati and Joshi. Thank you, gentlemen. Representatives from Advisor to Company, Nova One. Thank you. Now, Mr. Rajesh Chaturvedi, Chairman, AdFactors Group, and Mr. Arun Ori, Director of AdFactors Advertising and PR. Please join us on stage. Thank you, gentlemen. Representatives from Western Press, printer to the issue. Okay, we'll move on. Thank you, sir. Let me now invite Mr. Sundeshwaran S., Managing Director, Investment Banking Division, Morgan Stanley, India, to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. It's been an absolute privilege to have been a part of this journey for the last 7-8 months, as some of my colleagues were mentioning. One thing I can tell you is Krishna mentioned how he values the relationships with his clients. We hope over the course of the last 7-8 months we have been able to do at least some part of that same level of commitment and conviction to you. And for us, as we think about this, I've been told to give the concluding remarks here, but what I can tell you is for you, this is the start of a journey, and we are pretty sure this is going to be an incredible journey for you. You spoke about putting India on the global map. We have no doubt you're going to put SAI on the global map, and as NSE leads the market cap creation in the country, we have no doubt that SAI is going to be a front runner in that. Thank you once again for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. I would like to now invite Dr. Sarma, Senior Vice President and Head of Discovery R&D and longest serving management team member of the company, to share a few words.
Good morning, all. I don't have words to say. This is sort of a dream come true for an employee to be here. I've been with SAI for 22 years. I never thought that I would be here in this position to speak few words at a national stock exchange about the organization. Nervous, sorry. again, my career has been, thanks for picking it up, for me to represent, I feel that I'm a representative of all the employees for picking me here. And my 22-year career has been a kind of a mirror, the SAI growth. And what today's SAI success is, the success of the science, the quality of science that what we have actually been doing and what we are delivering it. And it is a lot credit goes to the scientists working across diverse areas and across discovery, development and manufacturing. And we've been working, we got the opportunity to work with major biotechs and big pharma, and like they're all like working on a cutting edge technologies. We have deployed various technologies and provided scientific solutions to bring new medicines into the market. With the SAI going into the IPO, got into the IPO, this strengthens our position into getting to the new modalities and extend our innovation and improvisation thought process much more into the newer areas and continue to help the healthcare and improve the patient's life. Congratulations to all. Congratulations to the entire SAI. Congratulations to all the management. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. This is a true dream come true. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Dr. Jagdish Dore from SAI Life Sciences to share his thoughts on this occasion.
Good morning, everybody. I'm sort of strangely intimidated by the abundance of lawyers and accountants here. And also that, when the IPO process was going on, I had to call up Runa maybe every 15 seconds asking her for clarification. Idhar sign karna hai, Deepak ye kaise calculate hua, etc. So, congratulations to all of you. My experience with SAI is essentially started with Mitesh's introduction to SAI, and I have been having the privilege of working with SAI for the last 6 years or so. I've been in the pharma industry for more than 40 years and in industry for 50. So it sort of gives me a certain perspective which is quite different from that has been expressed by all of you. And I think what strikes me most about SAI, and there I might get a little emotional, is that their adherence to basic values. And in the pharma industry, which is driven by atrocious words like jugaad and so on, this adherence to values is what strikes me as the most important thing. And just another word or two, these values are in relation to customer, which Krishna has exhibited in abundance, execution, which Sauri and Shiva have really epitomized, and the host of others, Manish, Tunir, Dr. Sharma, who spoke so emotionally a little while ago, all of these guys are totally driven by values to the customer. Values to quality, and here I think I often have referred to Damu, who's the head of quality, as a jihadi for quality, paperless, etc., etc. Sometimes really demanding more than what even the regulator demands. But that's his commitment, So there is a string of values that this team has, and I think that's what attracts me most. And I wish the company all the very best, and stick with these. Krishna, a little bit older than you, and I knew your dad too from the long, long days. So stick with these values, as I know you will, and I'm sure this will be one of the top 3 leading companies around the world in the CRDMO space. All the best.
Thank you so much. Now Mr. Sunil Sanghvi, founder and CEO of Nova One Capital Group, will share his thoughts on this occasion. Sir, please join us on stage.
you can make out that I'm a Stephanie speaker here. And my timeline is also fixed, as defined by the clock. I would like to make 3 points. One is, we in India, this is, I've spent more than 32, 33 years in the investment banking. We grew up always talking about the scarcity of capital. We are a capital-starved country. Now look at how situations have changed. Today, the companies which are high-quality company, built by first or second generation, very thoughtful technocrats, entrepreneurs, they are being backed by the best in the world who could actually provide thoughtful capital to them and allow them, give them the free hand to grow. And with that capital, with that capability and commitment of values which we've just heard, that combination actually makes these kind of very, very high quality companies which actually comes to our market and gives the benefit to the large community of the investor which we are seeing in this particular case. So things have changed so much where from the capital starved, all that we require is entrepreneurship and ideas. If that is there, the capital is out there to back it. The TPG in this case, if you look at the role TPG played, is very constructive. Came into the company, you just heard Mitesh talking about how they backed it during the time when it was required during COVID by doubling up on the capital and allowed the company to grow. And now, as a listed company, is back to the promoter and they can continue to run the company in a very professional way. So that's a very important point. The second point I wanted to make is about our market. You just heard from NSE in terms of the number of listing, and that's a good news for all my bankers and the lawyers friends over here and for us as well. This is one of the most vibrant markets right now. Both domestic and the global investors are embracing at this point of time. We have really high quality companies coming out and listing, embracing our market, which is really, really good. Why has this happened? Because over a period of time, we have provided the platform. We created the platform both from the regulator as well as the stock exchange platform, which gives the comfort to the market and to the investor, both sides, issuer as well as investor. They are able to actually take advantage of this public market and thrive and use this for the capital requirement. And the third, a very important point, is our regulatory framework. IPO, you just heard there are so many intermediaries in the room. Someone said that there are 30 intermediaries get involved in any IPO process. And it is a long drawn process. But despite that, the attitude which the regulators actually take, they are careful, they know the market reality, they know the timeline. They do not compromise on the quality of diligence they expect us to do and what they need to do, but they also meet the timeline and the deadline, and they facilitate the process. That has been our experience over a period of time. So it's a combination of a very high quality investors coming in, backing the companies, a vibrant, robust capital market which is available for us to really use, and very established regulatory and the market framework. I think that combination is a great way to go. When we talk about our market becoming 5 trillion to 50 trillion, all kinds of numbers, but genuinely that is the fundamental which is going to take our market to a different level. My compliments to Krishna, Siva, and the entire management team on this very, very big day. And thank you NSE for providing this opportunity for the platform, for the listing, and Mitesh, TPG for backing this company, and everyone who supported this transaction. We have 5 minutes. I guess we can do a little bit of countdown. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would like to now welcome Mr. Siva Chittor, CFO, to share his words.
Thanks everyone. I think it's been a great journey personally for me, 15 years at SAI. We started this process on April 4th, as Jimmy recounted. I think, the first meeting was very overwhelming. We had 4 bankers, 3 lawyers, and some on Zoom and some in, the TPG conference room. It was pretty daunting at that time. But I think the support that we've received, be the bankers, lawyers, I think worked as one single team. Special mention to the Mo One team, Sunil, Prateek, Dhruv. Call them at any point in time, every one of them, right? Everybody picked up their phone, everybody spoke to us, gave us guidance, counsel. I think it was an amazing journey for us. But as I said, all of this is amazing. I think there's a sense of responsibility that comes with 570,000 shareholders. And that's an important thing, and we take this very seriously. This is something that Chairman has talked about. I think 2-3 things that he always tells us is just make sure your employees, your investors are taken care of, and the customers are taken care of. Everything else will take care of itself. I think that's an important message, and that's what we will carry forward today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for has arrived. A proud milestone for Sai Life Services Limited, and we see itself listed on the National Stock Exchange. May I request Dr. Harish Ahuja, NSE, Mr. Krishna Kanumari, Mr. Shiva Chator, Sori Gudla Levati, Mr. Tunir Ghosh, Mr. Manish Pingle, and BRLMs to please join us towards the bell as we get ready for the countdown. You will take the customary photographs and get ready to count down. We have 2 minutes to go. Ladies and gentlemen, please watch the clock. There we go. Yeah. 1 minute to go for the bell. When we're 10 seconds down, we'll all count together, ladies and gentlemen. Is everyone ready to count down together? 30 seconds to go. Time is ticking. Let's start when the clock reaches 10. There we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excuse me. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Congratulations! Sai Life Sciences Limited is now officially listed on the stock exchange. This is truly a milestone for the company. I request kindly everyone to sit down as there's a live feed going on. We are grateful to our host NSE, the book running lead managers to the issue, our members of the board, family, friends, well-wishers, shareholders, and all of you viewers who took time to celebrate this momentous occasion with us. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Let's give them another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, before we end this occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a special breakfast served in the hall outside. The MD and CEO of NSE would like to take a picture with Sai Life Sciences team. Please join us on stage with Dr. Dinesh. Thank you everyone. I'd like to welcome the Sai Life Sciences team on stage to take a team photograph.
क्या बोलेंगे कुछ नहीं बोल सकते उनको क्या बोलेंगे बोलो मेरे को चिल्लाया
The team, please join us on stage on this auspicious occasion. The entire team of Sai Life Sciences is welcomed on stage.
ते सेटअप साठी चालू आहे कनेक्शन आहे ना ते 11:15 चे आणि 11 वाजता आहे 11:05 आहे ते बहुतेक आम्ही ना एकच कॅमेराने करणार आहे एक कॅमेराने एकच लाईव्ह आहे सेम ठिकाणी सेटअप आहे करतो कॉल हो चालेल कैरी करते इसके नाही अरे 10 मिनिटमध्ये आम्हाला माझ्याकडे आहे एवढं सांगा तेवढं झालं हा की बट अर्थ नाही गोष्टी होती